quality issues. It is true that the quality of many online courses being offered currently is quite mediocre. If nothing is done about them right away, they will remain in this state even after June. To make a start on the question of quality, HEC has introduced the concept of online readiness. Vice Chancellors have been requested to proceed with online classes if and only if they can certify personally that six key elements are online ready. University readiness, that is an effective and operational learning management system LMS, as well as an oversight body responsible for certifying courses as online ready. Faculty readiness, that is faculty members have gone through training in online teaching before allowed to teach such a course. Course readiness, all key information about a course is available on the LMS. Library readiness, all course readings and assignments are available through online means. Technology readiness, the technology needed for delivering online classes is ready for development. And student readiness, students are assisted in overcoming any obstacles they may have in accessing the classes and materials. Connectivity, HEC has introduced a 4-point program to address connectivity. Talim bundle is being negotiated with telcos to arrange subsidized internet access for students. Delivery modes to cater to diverse needs of students, including shorter duration classes, data light options, and both synchronous and asynchronous modes, that is placement of all course content on the internet. Offline mode, that is a system under which course materials can be distributed locally through CDs or other storage mediums. And student facilitation committees at each university to address connectivity problems faced by students from remote areas. Today, a digital device, be it a computer, a tablet, or a smartphone, is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Universities have to make these a requirement, and for those who cannot afford one, arrange scholarships or student loans to enable them to do so. As the old saying goes, one should hope for the best and be prepared for the worst. If lockdown restrictions are lifted by early June, universities can return to business as usual. But if there are further delays, there will be no choice except either to switch to online education or to abandon the semester and probably more. This is needed not only for the short run response to the virus but also the long run response to the disruption that will follow. The objective is not only to cope with the current exigency, however long it lasts, but to harness the energies and passions of our youth to address and overcome the challenges we will face after the crisis has subsided, to give them the tools and the experiences that will enable them to survive in and indeed thrive in the economy that emerges from the ashes of this one. It is a noble cause, and we hope that our younger generation will lead us in achieving it. Anonymous. With due respect, vice chancellors and management of universities are presenting fake reports to HEC that they are online ready. However, they have done nothing, I repeat, nothing to improve the quality or standard as guided by HEC. These universities are still taking online classes, taking quizzes, assignments, and attendances. Universities are forcing their faculty to write good reviews or remarks regarding online classes so that they can present good picture to HEC that they are online ready. HEC's meeting with VCs of universities had zero impact on ground. Universities do not want to shut their academic activities just because of fees, because they want to start a summer semester in July. If HEC continues to trust on VCs or universities without looking into the matter directly, things will become even worse. No proper timetable is being followed. Whenever the faculty is available, the students has to come online and take class, whether it be 11 p.m. at night.